You know, a lot of people think snakes are slimy, but they're actually just shiny. They're not slimy at all. And their tongue is a sense, it's actually not a sense organ, it's a sense carrier. So there aren't any sense organs on the tongue, but the tongue picks up molecules, carries them into a sense organ in the roof of the mouth. And it's forked, and that's so it can be directional. So Rufus is constantly putting his tongue like this, and then when he pulls it back in, the left tine and the right tine of this forked tongue are giving him different information. And pretty much all he's getting right now is, that guy's holding me again. But I don't think, he's pretty shy. I've had snakes before that if you'd been handling a mouse, they'd start chewing on your finger. And he's shy enough, and I haven't been handling a mouse. So.
Do they remember people?
You know, that's such an interesting question, and nobody's ever actually studied that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, snakes have such a refined, sensitive sense of smell, and this special organ in the roof of their mouth, it's not really smell, that they can tell all the different species of snakes they live with apart, so they can mate with the right one. They can make incredibly fine distinctions among different kinds of prey and just eat the right one. So, for example, there's one snake that only eats crayfish right after they've shed their shell to make a new one. So crayfish shed their shell periodically. The queen snake, which is a kind of harmless water snake, only eats crayfish right after they've shed. And so you can take a naive baby queen snake that's never eaten anything and dip Q-tips in little water extracts of all kinds of things like crickets and goldfish and earthworm and mouse and crayfish and distill water, and all it will do is like flick its tongue once, and that's it. And then you dip a Q-tip in a little vial of water that's had a freshly shed crayfish in it. Give it to the little queen snake. It flicks its tongue once, grabs the Q-tip, and starts swallowing it. So I wouldn't, I mean, if snakes can do things like that, I wouldn't be surprised if snakes can't learn something about people that they're often handled by, and I wouldn't even completely put it past them to be able to distinguish someone who handled them roughly or not. I don't know.